story to some people who looked down on others. These people thought they were better than everyone else. Jesus said, 2 men went into the temple to pray. One man was a Pharisee, or religious leader. Pharisees tried very hard to please God by following the rules. They even made up new rules to follow. The other man was a tax collector. Many people did not like tax collectors. They were often dishonest and unfair in the way they collected money. The Pharisee stood by himself and prayed, God, I thank you that I am not greedy, dishonest, and unfaithful like other people. I am glad I am not like that tax collector. I fast for 2 days a week and tithe. The tax collector stood far away. He did not even lift up his head because he was sorry for the things he had done. The tax collector pounded on his chest and said, have mercy on me, God. I am a sinner. The prayer of the Pharisee was very different than the prayer of the tax collector. Jesus explained that God was happy with the tax collector and he forgave him. But God was not happy with the Pharisee. Jesus said, if you put yourself above others, you will be put down. But if you are humble, God will honor you. The tax collector knew he needed God to forgive him, and he cried out to God. Everyone is a sinner who needs forgiveness. Jesus took the punishment for our sin by dying on the cross. We can cry out to God like a tax collector, and because of Jesus, God will forgive us.
Hey guys, how are y'all? It's another Sunday and it's another time for one of our lessons, another one of Jesus's parables, the stories that he tells to teach us all a lesson. There are 2 things that are going on in this particular parable. The first thing I want to talk to you about is we're all sinners. We have all fallen short. It doesn't matter how many good things we do. There are ways that we sin every day. And that is why Jesus came. That's the good news. Jesus came. He died on the cross and he was resurrected for you and for me. He paid the price for my sin. He paid the price for your sin. And all we have to do is say that we are sorry and truly, truly be sorry. And we need also to believe in Jesus Christ, that he is God's Son, that he died on the cross for us, and that he was resurrected, and now he sits at the right hand of God, interceding for us in our prayers. And when we do that, and when we ask for forgiveness, we are forgiven. That's the first thing, that we are all sinners, and we have all fallen short, every last one of us. The second thing is that God looks on the heart. If you looked at the Pharisee, he was the religious man, you would think that he was doing everything right, that he was perfect, that he honored God in every way. And then there was a tax collector. You look at the tax collector and people didn't like him. He came and took money from the people to give to Caesar. But the truth was that God looked at their hearts. And in the heart of the Pharisee, he thought he was better than he was. He really thought that all he had to do was do things and that God would accept him. But the tax collector, his heart was the heart that God was seeking. It was a humble heart, and it was a heart that knew that he had done the wrong thing, that he had sinned. So God knew, and God knows our hearts. So he knows who is the humble person who is seeking his forgiveness. Is that you? And is that me? That's our question for the week. Now we're going to do our music time. I hope that you will enjoy this one. It's one that we've done before, and I think that you will. I hope you do. But I want everybody to stand up. Please stand up. And I want you to be part of this song. I want you to do the motions and everything. isn't that a great, wonderful song to think about what we're supposed to do to share that good news that Jesus is part of us, to follow him. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to follow him and share that good news. The good news that Jesus Christ is our Savior, has saved us from all those sins that he talked about in that parable. So right now, I want you to think about, who can I share that story with? Hope to see you all soon. We have Zoom again on Wednesday, and Miss Camille will be with us. Love you always.